I don't know how that's going to happen.
I don't know. She's
Although
every
we are
other
getting
something and
close to
every
the
something
end.
and something.
We are getting
Um,
close to the end on both of them.
no, Nafim, you do not have to answer it as if it's Jeopardy. You do not. All right, this show actually happened. We're actually doing this show, so I'm gonna make it green. No one has any questions about fantasy grounds. We got the VTT right here. Um, you know what I had to do yesterday? I had to actually make a correction in Creature Codec, which was made with Par 5e, and I had to go like remember how to make an update in that. It's not hard. You just have to remember how to do it. So I had to do that yesterday. There was a one of the NPCs to hit thing didn't work because it had a period instead of a colon. Not my fault. That's the fault of Cobalt Press. But I fixed it. It'll be fixed too. I got sidetracked into the pickup games replay. Oh, you were watching the replay. Yeah. He did a good job. Mark did a good job. We all had fun.
I spent
And
about 3 hours today prepping for Curse of Strahd.
3 hours.
There's all kinds of animated images and stuff out there that I got
I think the
into.
most I ever prepped for any game, including session one, was like 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're not a prepper.
I'm not a prepper. I'm an improver.
Yeah, you
I like to I
you're
like to
you're the
read.
essence of lazy too.
I like to tell the players discuss amongst yourself or stand by or get a drink or something, and then I read the paragraph that describes the room they just entered, and I'm like, oh my god, really? Like I'm surprised. I don't know what's going on,
I'm
and then
like,
I
ooh,
run it.
I need a map for this, and
I
I'll
gotta get a
spend like
map.
three
Yeah.
hours. I'll go find an image, and I'll be like, all right, here's what you see. It took me 3 hours to find this image, and you looked at it for 3 seconds. I'm happy.
By the way, I'm looking at the stream. It seems that we need $300 more for the American Red Cross to hit our goal. We have 700, which is amazing. So all of those people, if you're watching now and you've already donated to the American Red Cross, thank you so much for your previous donation. That is awesome. Um, if we hit 1,000, that would be great because 700 is even great. I mean, just imagine my little stream getting $700 for the American Red Cross. That's pretty freaking amazing because that's needed. The American Red Cross is probably the only charity that I trust. Um, I think based on Robin's life experience, I would trust the Ronald McDonald Charities as well because she has personal experience with that. But I only maybe the American Cancer Society, and I have donated to also just personally Seattle Children's Hospital. So that's four charities that I guess I trust: American Red
It's
Cross,
like
Cancer Society, Ronald McDonald House, and Seattle Children's.
there's a Goodwill across the street from my house, and I swear that they're for profit, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I
They're a
think they
for
are for
profit.
profit. I don't think
Yeah,
they make a secret of that.
yeah, I think they're.
And I would
But
donate like
they have
clothes
like
and
a
stuff.
drive-through, right? And I'm like, I'm tired of this bag of clothes.
Yeah.
Just drive through, tuck it in the thing, and take off.
What I do is I
It's
wait I
convenient.
wait till Ida comes to town and then she goes through my old clothes and we bag them up and we take them down there and she turns them in for credit and then she gets purses. She gets like, you know, high-end purses that the Goodwill have and she goes home and sews them up and cleans them up and then sells them on eBay for $400 or whatever. I don't know.
my last
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
she's
a
got a
good
little
my
rack.
last
hustle.
clothes dump was at the high school. They have clothes things there,
She'll call me up. Ida will just call me and go,
dumpsters or whatever.
I just like I just came from the thrift store, and then I'll say, "What did you get?" And then she'll say, "Gucci for $20. I'm gonna go home and fix it and sell it for 180 or whatever." She's a high school teacher, so she has to have. It's the rule. If you're a high school teacher in America, you need a second or at least a second hustle because you're not making enough money for sure. Because she has to also I think she has to coach cheer. I don't know why anybody I don't know how my friend since 1977 is also the star of this podcast all of a sudden. And by the way, I just called our show a podcast. That's right, you heard me. Did anybody watch the
Close enough.
correspondence dinner? It was pretty funny. um so what else? Nobody has a question about fantasy grounds, which is odd. Let's give away a prize. Let's just do it right now. Let's just do it. Let's do it.
What?
I'm gonna go
It's not
here.
even 10 o'clock yet.
No, I'm gonna go here. Well, who's to say we're only gonna give away one? Maybe we are. Maybe we're not.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna go here and type item. So if you win this drawing, which I'm about to do, which you're all about to enter, you will be able to pick an item from the DM's Guild or an item from the Forge. No packages, please. As a matter of fact, I don't think there are any packages anymore. There's kind of a secret way that you can buy the Insanity bundle if you wanted to, but there are some bundles you can still buy, but they're mostly turned off and they're mostly transferred. But yeah, the Forge doesn't have bundles, right? So anyway, let's make the keyword anyway. Why? Because I just said it. That's why we're doing it.
Makes
So
sense.
since Rob, since all your stuff's getting moved over to the forge, do you have to go grocery shopping like every quarter now? Is that
Yeah, I can't buy anything because okay, I'll explain what you mean by that. So, and by the way, everything is not getting moved. Just everything that's getting moved is already moved. There's not going to be no more moving. So
oh,
whatever's there is there, and whatever's on the DMs. So type exclamation
anyway?
anyway in the chat, and if you type exclamation anyway, you'll be entered into this drawing. Now, what he's talking about is DM's Guild. I can pretty much withdraw money anytime I want. Like I can withdraw the money today and get the money today. With the Forge, I have to wait until I'm paid every January 1st, April 1st, July 1st, and October 1st. It's every quarter. So if I have so many $1,000, like say $3,000 or $4,000, I don't get it. And my next payday is July 1st. And that is if Doug does it on the 1st. He might do it anywhere up to like the 6th. I've seen before he went all the way to the 6th one time.
Could have been on
So,
a cruise July 4th weekend, so
right? How do you
you
know?
don't
Do it July 1st then, damn
you
it.
don't know. He lives right in
Um
Melbourne, so bada bing.
okay, so I'm going to pick there's only 7 people. I'm going to pick a winner. Here we go.
One
Boom.
in seven chance that you get
Max
some of Rob's
Terra.
crap.
Max
All
Terra has
right.
won. Max Terra, I'm going to show you what to do. Since I don't think Max Terra, as it says here, has never won before. So that's awesome. So here's what you do, Max Terra. You have 2 choices. You can pick something from the Forge, which there's the link, or you can pick something from the DM's Guild, which there's the link. Please use those links. And click on both of those links and go study what you'd like to maybe pick. Yeah, first time. Thank you. You're welcome. And then once you pick, you do what it says. You choose your prize from either location. You send me a personal message in Discord. And I'm sure you're on our Discord server, but if you're not, there's the link for that. And then this is very important. You're going to send me your email or you're going to send me your forum name, and that's based on the prize you choose. So if you choose something from the Forge, I obviously need your Fantasy Grounds forum name in order to distribute that to you. Distribute? I'm sure that I'm
Distribute.
distribute. I'm sure I'm using the wrong syllable. And if you're getting some from the DM's Guild, then in that case, I need your email. Please don't send me both. And it really will help if you do send me a link. Give me the URL to the link to the thing that you want so that I can just click on it and be like, oh, here it is, and give it to you. And this should not factor into your determination, but for those of you that don't know, I'll show you. If you go to the Forge, right?
Oh, by the way, you have 10 minutes too, or
Oh,
or you're gonna
and I
you
gotta.
gotta hurry up. No.
So if you go to the Forge and you're on an item, let's just pick any item here. All I have to do is go right here and click gift. And then I have to copy your username in there. Like if it were me, I'd put Rob Twohy, right? And then I would click there. And then I would put confirm, and that's all I have to do. Now, if it's something on the DM's Guild, like for example, it doesn't matter what it is on the DM's Guild. I have to go here to this give thing. Where is it? I have to go to give. I have to go here, and then I have to select the title of what it is. So let's say I'm giving away the Book of Lost Spells, and then I have to go here and I have to put in your email, and then I have to hit send. and then so that's the process and how I give away a prize. So it's a little more. It's a couple more steps to do it on the DM's Guild. I don't mind it. I'm not saying that should affect anybody's decision. That it's just easier for me on that. But if you send me the link, it's a lot easier for me to hone it down and find the name. And I have little tricks like when I'm going here to find the name. If I let me refresh this. If I'm trying to find a name in here, if I know the name has like say for example it's automatic sneak attack, I can put like K space A, and then automatic sneak attack shows up because I'm using a search. I'm using the letters K space A that I know are pretty unique. Actually, K space A appears in 3 different titles here, but anyway, that's my little trick that I used to do. So I'll do that later. Oh, he already says it'll be from the Forge because he likes the auto update. I hear you. Oh, I hear you.
Same.
I think everybody hears
I
you.
love auto updates.
Auto update's amazing.
I don't
Yep.
even go to the DM's Guild anymore. I don't think. I better check now that you're talking
There's
about
still a
it.
lot
There
of good
could be
stuff on the
some.
DMs Guild. Plus, there's still about 450 titles on the DMs Guild from me that are conversions of other people's adventures and this and that, right? There's still a lot of stuff over there.
Oh, I still have a ton of your stuff over there, but it doesn't need updating like
Oh,
extensions do.
right. Yeah, the stuff that needs updating are the extensions and the codings and that's all stuff that's on the
That's what's
almost
nice is
everything
having
that
all the
needs
extensions. Yeah.
right. Almost everything that needs frequent updating. This is Nafam asking me to be in the game, I'm sure. Almost everything, if not everything that needs frequent updating is on the Forge now. The Forge has 87. I have 87 titles there. That's just amazing.
Oh, Forbidden Lands. They got updated.
So Team Twohy has 450 plus titles on DM's Guild, 57 plus titles in the Fantasy Grounds store, including Panovo Fantasy Grounds module, and 87 plus titles on the Fantasy Grounds Forge. So there you go. Yep. I mean, you can just go down and see and all color coded, according to the author. That's one of the. I still haven't found a better way to educate people, mostly new people. They come seeking help. Like, how do I do such and such with this particular module? And they come ask me directly, and I'm like, I don't know. Ask the author. And they're like, aren't you the author? It says Rob Twohy. And what they're doing is they're just seeing this right here. They're just seeing my name there, and they're not going down to the cover and discovering who else is the author. Oh, Troy, and then going to his, coming over to Discord and going to Troy Monteith stuff right here and asking. And I try to educate people on how to do that, but I don't know. I haven't found a better way yet.
That requires reading, and people don't like to read.
No,
that.
people, and who doesn't especially like to read on planet Earth? Me. I don't. I try to make it easy. But like, let's go look at the. Let's go look at the. Since we were talking,
It wasn't
about it here for a
confusing
second.
until you put the Rob 2E stuff up there, and then people went in there and started going.
Let's go look at the. Now where is it? Oh, rules for 5e pickup games. P.S. Who doesn't like to read? I tell people this will take them 20 minutes because this is the thing that you have to know. You don't have to memorize it, but you have to kind of know what's going on. And by reading
boring.
Yeah, it is totally boring, but it really is a. You already know all this stuff, you it really does help that everybody who's in the game knows what's going on. Like nobody will have any like, oh, do we do this? Do we do that? How does this work? Do we get half ammunition after?
Yeah, because it is a little bit different, right?
Yeah, there are some a little
rules, right?
some rules. Yeah, and I tell people, I say, this is an involved document, but it was created for a reason. Please read it. And so, and I tell people when I talk to them, if you're not willing to read this, don't even bother to apply to play, because you gotta know what's going on.
I mean, they're not silly or anything, right? It's not like hard stuff. It's just
No, and people as they read it, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. It's just the way It's like
I
we don't.
copied a lot of that stuff for my own stuff. I'm like, that's a good idea.
And then I had a different one. I had a different one that was way longer for just my games that I was DMing. But the reason it was so long is it involved like it listed out like every source you could use to build your character and all this other stuff. It was
But
pretty
yeah, you had
crazy.
links to pre-gen. There's all kinds of stuff in that thing.
Yeah. Yep. So that's what's happening. And oh, I got a new user testing. I can delete one of these. I do this thing called user testing. Hey, maybe people would be interested in this. So I'll show you this. They're just little quizzes. They're little surveys, and they like this one says, which of the following best describes your current employment status? So
Trying not to do shit. Is that on there?
I would put retired because that's best describes. And I
Or
would click on it, and then
contractor?
it says, okay, unfortunately, this test doesn't match you. And these other two tests are you can only do on your phone. But look at this. Doing this, I've made $391 and I got $58 coming to me. So that's what? $449 total I've made. So yeah, just go to usertesting.com, everybody. I don't get anything if you do it. There's no affiliate. Unfortunately, there's no sign up bonus or anything. But if you think you want to do it, go to usertesting.com. And there are these little surveys that pay you $4 or $10. And sometimes you're on camera, sometimes you're on voice, sometimes you're not, sometimes you just answer questions. But they do make you jump through a hoop. You have to do like a example. They give you a test, a test, and you have to record your voice and send it into them, and they have to approve you. So you do have to jump through a hoop. But look how much money I made. I've made over $400. So yeah, if you got, and they usually take about 10 or 15 minutes to do, and some of them are, and they pay you $10, and some of them are 30 minutes and they pay you $30, and some of them are 60 minutes and they pay you $60, and you actually talk to a person individually um, at a company, and and basically it's just to make their products better. Like I've done surveys for companies, like Grubhub and IBM and Google and Microsoft and Xbox and just a bunch of different stuff. And I would say 9 out of 10 times you fill out the little thing where they ask you a question, they tell you, oh, you don't qualify. And so, it's just hit and miss. But anyway, usertesting.com, everybody, if you want to make a little extra cash.
What happened to that
Nice.
thing where they were sending you stuff and you were like mess around with it, do a review?
Oh yeah, Angela. Yeah. So that's another thing. Let me go find her. Let me go find her email. So I've done a bunch of these. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, like I just did the water flosser. So this is Angela from Test Club. And it's really weird because I guarantee they're in China. But and so I was a little worried about it. I was a little skeptical. But these people, and I think Nafam has done this. Nafam has been somebody that he sent his email into them and he did it, and I got $10 for his thing and whatever, and he got money. But what they do is they come up with a product like I did printer cartridge toner. I did a water flosser here. I did a mini printer, like a little label printer for your computer or your phone or whatever, USB, and a couple other ones. And what they do is they tell you, okay, here's the item on Amazon. They say, go ahead and order it and we'll reimburse you. And they say, or if you're worried about it, we'll prepay you through PayPal. So every single time I make them pay me first. So and they'll even calculate like what's the tax, and also they don't pay friends and family on PayPal, they pay business. So there's a fee taken out. So they basically add an extra dollar or two so that you're not for that fee. And so they send you the money in PayPal, and then you order the product, and then they tell you, okay, you have to do a review on the product, and you have to do it on May 2nd. It has to be this specific day. And please contact us if you're not going to do a 5-star review. So if you're going to do less than a 5-star review, please don't do that. Please contact us first and let us know what's up. And then once you do the review, So you basically you get the item for free, you get to keep it, and then after you do a review, they give you like $10 or $15 on a gift card. And I usually do either Walmart because I buy my groceries there, or I do um, Amazon, because I order Amazon every second day, right? So I haven't kept track on this one, but I'll say that I've gotten. So I got a free water flosser, which I don't need. I can sell it on eBay because I have false teeth. But I did do a review on it, and uh, a label printer, which I don't need, and toner cartridges for my printer. I have about 7 of them, so I can sell some, or just use a toner for the rest of my life. But anyway, and then I got some gift cards. I'm just gonna guess and say I've made about $70 doing that, because she sends me an email maybe once every 2 weeks or so, and then she just recently did send me an email saying, "Do you have any friends that want to do this?" Which I'm going to find right now, and then I'm gonna give it to you guys. Oh, I wonder if you have any friends and family who can help us write reviews. We have new activities now and need more people. You can get an extra $10 after each of them write a review successfully with ordering. So yes, if you would like to participate in this, which Nafam has done, and which I believe Svenster has done. I don't think he's done a review yet, but he contacted her. Please send me your email in Discord, and I will send her your email, and you can get on her list, and then she'll email you and tell you, oh, we got this new product. It's this and that, and if you want to do it, you can do it. And like I said, it's legit because you can ask her to pay you before you order the item on Amazon. You can ask her to give you the money for it, and she's really nice. Uh, she doesn't really do personal. She doesn't say things personally like, you know. I mean, it's looking forward to your reply. It's all form letter stuff, right? And
Angela's AI, I bet.
she's AI. Oops. Oh, hold on. I need to go back to that. What did that say about $50? They need to have their own Amazon account, which can write reviews. Yes. Amazon stipulates that anyone who spends more than $50 on Amazon. Oh, I didn't know you had to spend more than $50. That's interesting. They have not participated in our activities before. They need to live in the U.S. Oh, you need to. So Simbarchi, you're out. Since Simbarchi's even here today. No, I don't think he
I
is.
haven't seen.
They need to live in the U.S. I didn't realize that. Or if you have a different Amazon account to write a review, you can help us write the review. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting involved. If you want to do it, do it. Anyway, so just send me your email in Discord, and I'll make sure and give it to Angela, and then she'll contact you. So I have ways to make money, you guys. Little side hustles, but only if Drake reminds me. I can't remember if I don't get reminded. Oh, and then I have a QR code for a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts, which expires October 24th, I think. Yes, October 24th, right there. I don't want to
You
let you
love
guys.
your free coupons.
Coupons are good. You know what I got today? I did week number 4. Arby's was giving away a free sandwich with any purchase. So you literally buy $1 Coke, $1 small Coke, which is unbelievable that they have that because McDonald's doesn't. Well, McDonald's does have a small dollar still. Coupons. That's right, Eraser. But with you can get a free sandwich. And so the scam I found out is it's any sandwich. So you can get their half pounder, which normally sells for $9.19. Fury's fell asleep by now. You can get the half pounder. So what I do is I buy like a cherry turnover, and then I get the half pounder and I bring it home. It's in my fridge right now because it heats up later for dinner.
It's the Arby's though. I boycotted them.
Oh, Arby's is so good. So good. It's mostly good. All right. Still no
They lost
questions?
me over a baked potato.
Yeah, make fake accounts and write. Yeah, just make fake account. Well, but you have to spend $50 on each account in order to see. They get you. Yeah, Amazon's not stupid. They know that there's fake people out there, so they don't let you review now unless you spend $50. If you're willing to spend $50 on each account, then I keep clicking on that because I got to go to Nafam's message, but I don't want to dox that message on screen. So, what else, everybody? Is anybody going to ask a question about Fantasy Grounds? Maybe not.
I don't think you got any new stuff out either, did you?
No. No new stuff. Let's check that. Let's check. There's stuff being worked on that isn't done yet. But nothing new.
Have you been working on the sound packs at all?
Yes, Mad Mage is coming along. Yeah, Mad
They were
Mage.
talking about it. They were talking about it on Fantasy Grounds Friday
Were they?
that uh, that the sound packs were being made by a third party, but it wasn't. They didn't mention your name, and I was like, I don't know if you want me to throw him under the bus
Third
or not.
party,
So I
yeah.
didn't.
Well,
I
my
didn't say
health
your
and
name either.
I'm a lot slower than I was because I can only do it for a few minutes at a time, and then I can't.
You got to link it, lock it, load it,
Link
lock
it,
it,
lock
link it.
it. Maybe I just need to turn this oxygen up to 6 whenever I work on that
That's
shit and get
what
all
that's
jacked
what I
up.
say. You got to put the stream on and get some music going like you used to.
Get my games. Oh, I have 3 games to take turns in. Let's do Dice Forge. Let's do it right here on stream. I have 9 gold. Okay, I'm gonna use the forge, and I'm gonna get this for 8. Link it right there. Link it, lock it, load it. And that's gonna be my turn. Now I go to the next turn, and it's Dice Forge again. Oh, I can roll. Oh, it's the last round. Okay, so it's the last round. So can I get a 4? No, I can't. I can only get 3 on blue. So that's out. So I already know I'm gonna do red.
Is
Can't do.
Panovo getting a campaign soon? Yes.
Oh, that's a good question. Yes, the answer is yes. Max Terra, the answer is yes. I'll show you. Let's go. Let's see a clip. Just kidding. Do. Now it is soon TM. Uh, TM.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful. Is that roll that beautiful bean footage? Is that a quote from some movie that I need to know because I don't
That's
know.
the Bush's baked bean dog says that.
I don't know. I've never seen that.
It's a commercial. Bush's baked bean dog says it.
I know Chuck Wagon.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right, so let me go open this, and I'm going to open the Panovo. See, I have the Creature Codex open because I was testing it. Make sure the thing that I fixed worked, which it did because I'm a genius. Panovo's Player's Primer. Let's open that, right?
Maybe they don't have Bush's baked beans in Spokane. And Rob
Maybe
don't
they
eat
don't.
baked beans. It's a
Oh
vegetable.
yeah, baked beans. You goddamn right I do. Those are awesome. They're calling it book now instead of reference manual, I guess. Let's go all the way to the end. And let's look at. Is the back cover there? It says OGL and back. Oh, I see. Yeah, here we go. Coming soon. Here we go. Let's look at this. Let's make this huge. Let's make it even
That's
bigger.
what your prom date said.
So, this is coming soon, TM. Probably, I'm going to say in the fall. Ice Lord's Domain Setting Guide. So, each of the Panovo worlds, it has like 28 different regions or 32, whatever, I can't remember.
It's
And
a lot.
so, this one is going to be the first one. And it's going to have a setting guide. It's going to have mini adventure tome, which will be like, I think, a few one shots, right? And then a full campaign, levels 1 through 20. And so 3-book set includes Explore the Kingdom of Kizdar, its neighbors, and the wild realms of the High Forest North and the Bitter Coldwood. And it includes a setting guide with maps, NPC shops. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty was a editorial. My cat's on my lap now. Shops, locations, and more. A mini adventure tome, a full-length campaign adventure for 3 to 5 players, adventuring from levels 1 through 20, plus new monsters for use with the adventures. So that again is going to be fall, and I believe I believe the schedule is to put out 2 or 3 of these a year until we get up to oh probably 3 or 4 years, and then we'll do a Kickstarter for everything, and then have new stuff, and it'll be very exciting. That's just gonna be because the main creator is Robin, the main force behind all this. I mean, Leroon and I are helping her in certain ways, and I'm doing the Fantasy Grounds conversion. That's the work I have to do on it. But we're mainly counting on her and the amount of and her. She's only limited by time because she's got a husband and 3 kids and school and the PTA and grocery shopping and house cleaning and whatever the fuck else she has to do with her life. So she can't just work on it full time, but she does work on it a lot, and so that's kind of the story there. And Leroon and I help her with story polishing, artwork. Leroon is mostly in charge of all the artwork, and we are using AI artwork. We're being very clear about that. We're telling people that we are, because there's absolutely no way we could pay a private person. Plus, we've all had all 3 of us have had negative experiences with artists who we paid and they didn't come through or they didn't complete it. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't use artists. I'm definitely not saying that. It's just that we are using AI because that's what the world is now, and that's how we're doing it. So get over it, bitches. That's right. That's right. I don't think we say it quite that way, but we do say. As a matter of fact, let me go look and see if I can find where we say that at the beginning here. Is it in the?
How long you think it
I
is
forget which.
until AI is part of Fantasy Ground? Like,
Not long.
like you think 2025?
Yeah, it's hard to say. Let's see if we say here. I know that we say. Oh yeah, some art created by Aaron Marks, created with AI art generation tools. Some art created by Rob Twohy. Yeah. So, and we do have Mike Adams art in there, and some art is Robin's art, and some of it is Adobe stock. So yeah. So we're not hiding it. Fantasy Grounds module conversion Rob Twohy. Thank you. I didn't put. I forgot to put ROB2E. Damn it.
That's Leroon doing the AI stuff mostly.
Mostly, yeah. And Mark is involved now too. Now Mark McClancy's not an official member of the team, but he is involved. Um, he's not taking any money, is what I'm saying. he's helping without taking money. But
I
he does.
do play testing in Colorado.
That's
That's
right.
what I do.
Oh, you know what? Were you listed in there? Hold on a second.
Yep.
Special thanks, Carrie Hinman, right there. Boom. You're in there.
I'm in
Everybody's
there.
got your real name now.
I'm also in the credits to the Fantasy Grounds.
Phyllis P because nobody can pronounce what the P stands for.
We did it already. Rob almost died.
Oh my god, that's the week I almost died. That's one of the weeks I almost died. Yeah, so Scott and John and Carrie and Eric were all out and Robin were all out in the like the main area in the at the big just picture like a long boardroom dining room table where they all had their laptops having a grand old time, and I was in my bedroom sucking on oxygen, barely able to breathe at 10,000 feet, trying to fucking die for 3 days. And then on the 3rd day I rose again and I went to the ER and it cost me $33,000, but it's paid for by insurance. Thank you. But yeah, that was a horrible. Everybody, you guys all talk about how much fun that was, and I talk about how it was one of the most harrowing experiences of my lifetime. Oy. All right.
It was
So
so
anyway,
beautiful, the snow, and
it was, and I was even able to
we
appreciate
cooked
that.
hamburgers and had
Yep.
food. And
And I ate
Rob
one bite
didn't
of
eat
everything that
shit.
was had Gary kept handing me food, and I ate one bite of everything. Um. All right. Well, hopefully that answers your question, Max. I did say what's coming soon and when we expect it. Does anyone else have any? Believe it or not, it's been an hour. Does anyone else have any questions? If not, we'll shut her down and I'll go see if uh, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver has a new episode this week, which I think he does. Because Saturday
I
Night Live
started.
didn't have anything for me because Colin Jost was at the
I'm
correspondence
rewatching
dinner.
the last season of Picard.
Oh yeah, that's the best season. That's like
Yeah, I
season
wanted
8
to.
of Next Generation. It's pretty good.
I'm getting rid of that streaming platform for a while, so I wanted to rewatch it before
You're
it
gonna get rid of
turns
Paramount
off.
Plus.
Yeah, for a little while.
See, I pay the year. I pay the yearly on all those because it's cheaper. So
Well,
then I.
mine ends, so I'm like, all
Oh
right, I'm gonna
yeah,
try a new platform. And if I can't find anything, I'll go back. But I'm thinking about doing HBO Plus
HBO
or
Max.
Max.
Yeah,
Max, yeah.
I have all of them. I have Apple TV Plus. I have Peacock. Well, Peacock comes with my cable service for free. I have HBO Max. I have Paramount Plus. I have Disney Plus. I have Netflix. I have Hulu. I have everything.
I'm getting
And
rid of Disney too.
how much does it cost? Well,
I,
Disney. The reason I
they
even
haven't
got
put
Disney was
anything
for
new
Mandalorian.
out. I'm like,
I know they're
yeah.
what are they doing?
I'm out of here.
So here's what happened, Eraser. I cut the cord for exactly 11 days. I called my cable company. I told them I'm out, and they said okay, and they sent me boxes to pack up my boxes and they shut me off. And 11 days went by, and I called them up and I said, turn it back on. I can't take it. I'm old. I'm set in my ways. I can't do without it because there's a certain amount of, like, for example, Xfinity has commercial skip. So if you record a show, you can just press a button and it'll skip the commercials. And I have found that I am so addicted to that. I can't not have it. And there's just certain other things and aesthetic ways of watching that I enjoy that I can't do without. So I said, fuck it, I'll pay the money.
I never watch cable TV. Never, ever.
I rarely watch it live. That's the other thing is that if you record, I basically watch everything on DVR, right? I record everything, watch it later, and I skip all the commercials. So I'm only watching
Yeah.
content. I
I don't,
like my friend will always ask me, "Have you seen this one commercial?" And I'll be like, "I haven't watched a commercial in 6 months." Because
I accidentally turned it on like 3 weeks ago. Like, oops.
yeah, I leave it on CNN sometimes just in the background, but I'm not really watching it, right? Like when they say Donald Trump is going to jail, then I'll go, whoa, what's going on? But otherwise I don't really pay attention because I know there's trouble in the Middle East, and I get it, but I'm not involved. I'm not Jewish and I'm not Palestinian, so just leave me out of it. Um, but anyway, my point is that I do watch a lot of streaming and I watch a lot of DVR programs and don't watch hardly any commercials. I mean, sometimes I do by accident, right? Liberty, 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 right? You can't help it. Because that one plays 75 times a day. What was my point? But I did cut the cord because my friend, my best friend from childhood, he cut the cord. He lives in Seattle. They also have Xfinity there, and he watches. I think he has all the streaming services except for HBO, and then he has cable, but he doesn't have the boxes. He has just the app, so he can watch the stuff on the app. But then, like, he'll call me up and go, "Oh, the NFL draft. I have to figure out how I'm going to watch this." Where it was on HBO, and he doesn't have HBO, so he had to like figure out how to. And me, I just turn it on, right? I just go to the NFL channel; it's there. So I guess I'm just lazy. I pay the money because I'm too lazy.
I watched some of that when I was at the sports bar, and I couldn't believe how much money is tied up in the draft. I'm
Oh
like,
my god, yeah.
look at all this.
Well, and then I like to watch. I didn't watch the whole draft, but I watched the first round. No, I didn't. I didn't. I watched the first 16 picks because Seahawks were 16th pick. And I watched that, and then I turned it on yesterday, and I was able to catch Run Rich Run. Do you know what that is?
No.
So Rich Eisen for the last 20 years has been running the 40 in a suit and tie, and it started as a joke. It started as him in 2005. It started as him saying, "Oh, I can go run the 40 like these guys," and he went down on the 40-yard run in his suit and tie and dress shoes, and he ran it. And then he's been doing it every year, and for the last 10 years, it's been a charity thing. So he's raised a lot of money, and so he ran his 20th. He does it in sneakers now, but still a suit. And he ran his 20th one, and then they go through the whole thing and they show the history of it, and then he goes down to the 40-yard dash and he runs it. And, he did it in 6:25, which is not bad for a guy in his 50s wearing a suit. Yeah, we were using Sony PS View
625.
before it got axed. Oh, they shut that off. Went back to cable until earlier this year, trying to migrate to Paramount Peacock Discovery. Pretty sure the wife's going to be going back in a few months. Yeah, and I just individually have. I mean, I think I have like Hulu. So I have Paramount Showtime together. That's a package, and then Disney, Hulu, ESPN is a package. Even though I never watch ESPN Plus, I don't think I've ever even installed it or watched any one thing on it. But those are together, and then Disney's by HBO's by itself, and HBO is part of my Xfinity thing. It's a lot to keep track of, but I probably spend 350 or $400 a month on quote unquote TV stuff. That includes internet
Wow.
though. That includes my internet because my internet's
Oh,
damn near $100. And
mine's like
I have
mine's like 110,
yeah, I have gig internet or whatever the.
and my association I have uh, the basic cable package for free.
I
So
mean, if people were interested, we could even go through, what I have
I
here.
have Prime, Disney, and I'm getting rid of Paramount Plus. And I went over to Showtime to see what there was nothing there. It was all crap.
Yeah, it's all hit and miss with with that stuff. So let's just do
I mean, if I want to like go watch Johnny Mnemonic or something, I can go find it over there. But
Johnny Mnemonic. I tried to watch that a few months ago. So here's all my bills. I have spreadsheets. I don't mind sharing everything with people. Right, I got a spreadsheet for even my bills, you guys. So let's go through this. Amazon Prime. Let's see. Can I do control? I'm trying to see how I can. Oh yeah, okay. This will work. This will work. Discord. I'm gonna just do the food and TV stuff, or the food. I saw the word food. I'm gonna just do the. Here we go. Oh no, that's monthly. Oh no, here. Let me go. Let me go do monthly. So Amazon Prime, Apple TV Plus, Hulu, Disney. I'm gonna add everything up. Netflix. Netflix just keeps going up.
yeah, and Netflix, I was over there looking at stuff, and I'm like, I don't see anything I want to watch. But Netflix, you give it a couple of weeks, and they always come out with new stuff.
Okay, so I was right. So I'm paying $350 a month for TV stuff with quotes in the air, and that includes my internet. So that's Xfinity, Paramount, Showtime, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN, Apple TV Plus, Amazon Prime, and also Peacock. Because Peacock's not listed here because it's a $0. So yeah, $350 a month for TV and movies. But you know what? What is that? 10
That's
bucks a
your entire
that's
entertainment, though,
10
pretty
bucks a
much.
day, and that
I mean,
if I'm not at this computer and in bed, that's what I'm doing is watching TV. So yeah,
Right?
$10 a day seems
Remember all
yeah,
the times you used to go to the movies?
right. Saving that money. Somebody just said to me yesterday or the day before. They go, I go, I don't think I could pay $19.99 for a movie at home. And they go, well, if you watch it with at least one other person, you're coming out ahead because that's $10 a piece, and that's less than a movie ticket cost. And I'm like, oh, that's a good point. Movie tickets aren't quite $20 yet, so it's not worth it for a single person. I don't think.
I go to Sinopolis. They're over. They're like 30. But you can order dinner
Yeah,
and
I
have a
did that in
drink.
Seattle.
And
I did that in Seattle where you can order dinner while you watch the movie, and they got like a little bar, a little 6-inch wooden bar that you could eat on right there. All right.
oh, ours you could have wine and it's unlimited popcorn and unlimited drink.
Oh, my earbuds are dying. Which one's dying? I
They
hope I
bring
get.
you popcorn in a big stainless steel bowl. Here you go.
Yeah. All right, I think we're gonna have to end the show because my earbuds say they're gonna be dead anyway. So,
Uh, you're
we
done
didn't.
talking.
Nobody else had any questions. Eraser was the only one who hogged up the chat in the last. Oh, anything good come out on Netflix lately? I think AirPods Dead Showdown. I think Netflix has Ripley was good. I really enjoyed Ripley. That was a remake of the Talented Mr. Ripley, but it was 6 or 8 TV episodes. I thought that was good. Netflix has, I think there's something currently on Netflix that I'm trying to watch. I can't remember. Can't remember if the show Twins Twins. Last day to watch it, April 30th. Let's see. I haven't got into Rebel Moon, even though both parts are out yet. I'm gonna maybe check that out.
I heard it wasn't that great, but I
I
haven't
heard it wasn't that good. And
looked at
I
it.
watch whenever I eat a meal, I watch Seinfeld almost every day. I just keep watching it. I've seen every episode like 65 times. I just watched Fletch again. I just watched it.
Starman, little bit jumpy.
Starman, I think I've only seen once, and that was back in like '84 or whenever it
It's
came
so good. I like it.
out. Baby Reindeer maybe has me wanting to watch it, but I haven't. So right now on Netflix, I don't think there's anything in particular. There's some stuff coming though. Arrested Development is so funny. Breaking Bad,
Band
one
of
of the best shows
Brothers.
ever. Band of Brothers, I
Band of
saw that. House of
Brothers.
Cards, I saw that.
Oh.
Ozark, I saw that. Martin, I saw that when it was
Ozark was good.
Ozark was great. If you, by the way, anybody, if you haven't seen Ozark, 100% recommended. That is the
Yeah, it's good.
best show. So good. I can't believe it said it's an 80% match for me. It should be 100%. First of all, I watched the whole thing. Why is it telling me 80%?
You
Yeah,
fell asleep
Netflix.
20% of the time.
Beverly Hills Cop 4 is coming, I think, in July on Netflix.
Ah,
Yeah,
hopefully it's
I've
not
got
like
good. I saw the
3.
preview. It looked pretty good. Bricklayer, I haven't
3
seen, but
was pretty horrible.
3 was the worst. 3 was one of the worst movies ever made. American Graffiti, the first movie I saw in the theater in 1973 with my parents. Inappropriate.
No, Max Terry, you're from Australia? Australia.
Oh, you're from down there too?
Sambarchi. He knows Sambarchi.
Do you know some Barchi?
No,
Are you guys roommates? And I just watched a clip from Smoking the Bandit 2. My favorite part of that movie is where, if you guys all remember Smoking the Bandit 2. They're at the roller coaster, and the roller coaster, it all comes crashing down, and Mel Tillis is the owner, and he comes out and he goes, because he stutters, and he goes, we're closed, and then Jackie Gleason goes, "Get in the car, Junior. We're surrounded by a metal case." And when I was, 17 or whenever that movie came out, I thought him saying that one person was surrounding them was the best written line that I'd ever heard. And I couldn't stop laughing. I missed like the next 10 minutes of the movie. I was laughing so hard. And so every once in a while I'll
I
go
had
watch just that.
I won a record at the place in the mall when I was like 16, 15. It's Eddie Murphy and Jackie Gleason, The Honeymoon Rap. It was a record with them
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. By the
I wonder
way, the
whatever
answer
happened to
the
that
answer to the
record.
question, Eraser, is there anything good on Netflix right now? The answer is yes. I'm not gonna play it because I don't know what the rules are on Twitch. But Jimmy Carr, his Dark Material, I believe is his new one. Whatever his new one is, uh, it's amazing. Let me look here. Jimmy Carr. If you guys don't know who Jimmy Carr is, he's an English comedian. And if you don't know who he is, you need to know who he is. It's not giving me the year. 2021. No, it says 20. It says 2024 special. And you know what? It might not be on Netflix. It might be on Prime Video. Uh, yeah, I get confused because I have them all. So Prime Video. Go to Amazon to watch. Interesting. Now can I search Jimmy Carr? So if you don't have Prime Video, oh, it's not. Where did I see? Okay, Jimmy Carr 2024 special. It's just amazing. Is it called Natural Born Killer? I believe it is. Oh, Netflix it says. Only on Netflix. Well, yeah, how do you get it on Netflix? Oh, 2024. Okay, so it is on Netflix. So it's called Natural Born Killer. I swear to you, if you watch this hour-long special, your life will be changed. I swear to you. Your life will be changed if you watch it. It's just so amazing. He crosses every line you can think of. And then once he crosses the line, he goes a mile over it. It's just amazing. It's amazing. Um the new
I
one
think
is
all your
good and
co-hosts
so
fell asleep.
Robert, you've seen it. Crude and funny. Yeah, he's just so great. And he does this genius he kind of his act is sort of like my act used to be. He got famous somehow and I didn't, but I guess it works if you're British. Because I basically used to do the same thing he does, up to and including talking to the audience, which was the funnest part. Which for me made my act different every night. Like it was never the same because I always talk to people in the audience, and he's a master at that. He's just such a master, and he remembers people's names, which I was able to do. I could remember someone's name and then bring it back 30 minutes later. And audiences really go, "Oh my god, he remembered that guy's name." And there's tricks to doing that, but anyway, that's what's going on. Jimmy Carr, Natural Born Killer, so funny. And then it'll probably make you want to go watch all of his specials, which are great. But this one is just, it should be called Jimmy Carr Goodbye, Everybody, because he's going to be canceled. But he won't be canceled because he does what he does. It's like, you know how Don Rickles just used to get away with everything. Jimmy Carr is very much Don Rickles, not in his presentation, but in his ability to say whatever the fuck he wants, and nobody does anything about it. It's great. Oh my goodness.
Well,
See, have I
Dave
got a
Chappelle, I mean,
Dave Chappelle? Same thing. Yeah, he gets away with. Uh, do you work in wealth management or finance? No. See, I'm gonna be. It'll just tell me better luck next time. This one wasn't meant to be. See, I didn't get to do it. For those of you that weren't here during this part of the show, just go to usertesting.com and make money for answering questions. Just do it. Just trust me. Just do it. Wait, there's another one? No, there's not. Sometimes they send me 2 emails. Your Amazon order has shipped. What did I order? Probiotics? Yes. All right, good. I need these 4 emails to stay in my inbox. Those have to stay there. It's like a to-do list. All right, I think we're done. Let's give away one more prize, shall we? Let's do it. That's how we do it here. We're gonna give away one more prize, you guys. So Max, since you already won, you need not enter. You already won. You know what to do. But we're gonna give away one more prize. So enter exclamation point one more, everybody. This will be for winning an item on the Forge or an item on the DM's Guild. And you type in the chat exclamation point one more. All one word. Do it now. Do it now, everybody. Notham's in, Agent Covenant's in, Lenny Key, R Hammer 2, Eraser Text. 5 people are in. 30 seconds left. Fury left. Sorry, I'm falling asleep in my chair. She left 12 minutes ago. Unacceptable. Was she saying falling asleep in a chair because I said I was falling asleep in my chair? Not when I'm streaming, I don't fall asleep.
No, she literally fell asleep in her chair.
Oh, okay. All right, sometimes we do this. Since there was only 5 people, you all win. Rob Twohy, very generous.
What? Winner, chicken,
Winner,
5
winner,
dinners.
chicken dinner, and plus eraser text. So you guys can all send me a PM in Discord. Don't forget to do it this way. Don't forget to follow these instructions, you guys. Please follow these instructions. Do not send me both your email and your FG forum name. Just send the one that's appropriate for what you're picking and a URL. I should change that slide to say send me the URL link because that would just be much better. Just better for me. But you guys get it. Don't fuck up and do it now. Wait, who won the first one? That was Max, right? Did he even send me a message yet? No. He didn't send me one. So you got to send it like within a few minutes of the end of the show because I don't go to bed till I you don't have to rush, but just do it, within 15 or 20 minutes after the show, as much as time as it takes you to look at the items. By the way, I'll give you guys the links that you should use. There's the Forge and there's the DM's Guild. Use those links, please, to go look at your stuff. Pick out what you want. But yeah, especially I think Max, was that you? Oh, yeah, I'll do it ASAP. He says, okay, good. Because I try to avoid is somebody messaging me on Tuesday and saying, hey, Sunday night I won a prize and I'm finally claiming it. No, you got to claim it now. You can't be waiting. So if those of you that have never won a prize from me before don't know that, then that's what we do. That's how we do it here. It says do this now right on the bottom. Do it now. But yeah, as long as you do it within 20 minutes or so after the show, then I won't have gone to bed.
Plus, Rob's attention span's only about 15 minutes.
That's right. By the way, if I do not award the prize immediately, that doesn't mean you're not getting it. That just means I stepped away from my computer and probably fell asleep. So, but what I do is I usually award the prizes as I'm uploading the video to YouTube. So if you do it right away, you should get it right away. But I'm not gonna forget to go off that screen and go back to the screen so you see what I see. You see what I see. Do you hear what I hear? A child. But right, I assume that my other earpiece is gonna die within seconds, if not right away. So don't forget, everybody, to come visit us here on this channel on Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. On Wednesdays, we play either Solasta or Jackbox games. Super fun. Friday, we have, of course, the Panovo pickup games, which, again, if you're interested, just PM me in Discord and ask me about it. Saturday, we have either Drake's game, which is Against the Giants for now, or we have Robin's game, which is Dragonlance for now. And I say for now on those because both of them, when they come to an end, will be something different. And then Sunday, of course, is this show where we always give away at least one prize and try to answer your questions about Fantasy Grounds and show off product information if people have questions. But that's it, everybody. And until next time, good gaming, everyone.